Well, Scorpio, welcome to your August reading. I know, right? Sorry about that. I've been sick and they've been working on my roof, so it's been loud and gross here. But we're going to get into this reading. So, we're starting off with student humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. We have wind and equator. Love these cards so much. And we have Vision Quest, a consciousness of lack, lake, stillness, fear, ancestors, and attachment. This is beautiful energy for you, Scorpio, because this tells me that you're going through a new phase or something new in your life. And it's beautiful, right? It's something that you're really excited about participating in. So it's not scary. The only part I would feel that is remotely scary is because it's new, and new things are scary sometimes because you don't have all the information or you've never been here before. But I feel like this swift change that's happening in your life is good. Like it's something you want to keep around, it's something that's stable. If you had to make a choice, this would be sort of like the choice that you would make for yourself. Um, I feel like the trouble that you're having, though, right at the moment, is just figuring out how to, I'm going to use the word finagle, to finagle this newness in your life. Like, how does it fit? How does this go? How do I proceed? And it's mostly because you haven't been here before. Um, you know, for some reason, you've been through some sort of, I'm going to say, come to Jesus moment, a sort of awakening in your life in a positive way. And you've seen like things that you have been doing to keep yourself safe or like rules that you may have set for yourself that have blocked you from receiving what the universe wants for you or your best outcome, you know. I feel like you have had to do some releasing on certain things, but it's led you to a good place. And you have learned, if not learning right now at this moment, to not make quick or snap judgments and just kind of let things play out, you know, especially when you haven't. Sorry, I have a hair in my eye. Especially when you haven't been here before. It's like, I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't really know how to take the next step. I don't really know what to do because I haven't been here before. So I need to just stay still to focus on what's going on first before I make a snap judgment or before I do anything or before I jump to conclusions. And that's a little scary. It's a little scary to be that vulnerable, but I feel like it's helping you learn and it's helping you grow. Also, it's something about August, Scorpio, where you're building for your future. There's something that's happening now that's going to carry with you further than what's happening. Um I feel like you're, and because it's something for some of you, it's someone that's attaching to your life. You're learning, you're having a tough time sort of learning how to work together with this energy. So I'm going to use it as in a relationship. So let's say you're starting a relationship. You really, really like this person. You really, really like where it's going. You don't want it to end, but you're having trouble trying to figure out, being a single person or just yourself, how to integrate being a couple or working together, having a plan. Like you're figuring out how to do that. But with the student card, I feel like you're open and willing to learn. Okay, so let's get into your cards. Okay, lovers, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. I love that. Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel learning. You're learning how to work with a situation or even work with a person, work within a relationship. And it's working together. So you're happy, they're happy, the relationship is happy. It's something that can carry on. It could be just a dream, like a goal that you have as well. But it feels as though you really want things to like work. That's what I'm seeing here. So bottom of the deck, yeah. Look at this. Three of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Your relationships and your connections are looking really good, Scorpio. Okay, in August. Um, I feel like you're happy. I feel like you have good friendships. I feel like your relationships are good. Like you feel connected. You feel happy. You feel settled. You may have moved in with a new person. You may have gotten married. It feels very settled. It feels very happy. It feels very official. You may have officially said we're together. Um, and it feels good for the future. You know, you're thinking about the future. The future looks good. Everything just feels and looks really good for you at this moment. So, well, now that you're getting deeper into what really matters in relationships, sort of like the spiritual part of things, like are we going to last? We're getting married, we're official, that type of thing. Um, in comes the burdens. Not in a bad way, in a we want this to work way. So I'm listening to what my partner needs, okay? I see that you've had problems in a relationship in the past. And it's very interesting because in this relationship, it feels like you were meant to be. Like you love this person, you care about them. You may even feel like you're soulmates. You probably are soulmates, especially with the lover's card. There is like a tight connection with someone, and you've had your issues. You've had your issues, and they're like ending now, and it's a little scary but also very happy, like optimistic about what's to come, because you're like, oh, we can work things out, things are getting better. And I see that in August with the Justice card, because both of you are now living with integrity. You're speaking your truths. You're expressing more. There's a sense of authenticity between the relationship where it seems like things are working out really well. This came about because you thought you were going to lose this person. You see how important someone is in your life, and you were like, I don't want to lose them, right? So I need to figure out what's going on, or we need to work this out. We need to make some changes. And I feel like there may have been some flirting. This is interesting, but I feel like there may have been some flirting or some going on dates, some sort of newness in the relationship, um, that made it go further. Not only that, you seem more committed. Maybe you are married, maybe you're in a stable relationship, maybe you're finally together if it's been a situationship. But I see that there is some stability. And between the both of you, it's like, this is what I want. This is it. Like there is no question. This is where I am. This is how it's moving forward. Okay. But I see it being a little flirty. I see you learning more about each other and being open about that, and this is good. So, Learning how finances, learning how to budget. There have been problems with money. I don't know if you've had spending habits or there have been some not very good spending habits. Either you or your partner, it could just be you. Um, but I feel like in August, there's some sort of windfall that you're getting. There's some sort of opportunity where you're going to get money or credit to help balance out your finances. And you need to use this money to work for you, Scorpio. Okay. Don't use this money to buy more things and be like, oh, well, I'm fixing up my house, so it's an investment. No, you are saving this money or paying off bills to get yourself to a place where you can find balance and learning how to spend money properly. Some of you have had a relationship in the past, and you're trying to hold on to this person or hold on to it, like and try to be friends with this person. But it's causing a lot of trouble in your life. It looks like, and a lot of you are holding on to it, maybe due to like payments, like alimony or child support or something, and that may be over or about to be over, and you can now let this sort of like burden go out of your life. I see you not moving forward with someone that you used to be together with, like cutting someone off. And it could be someone that was a really close friend of yours as well. You're finally deciding to let go of some hurt that they brought to you because it's sort of lingering in your energy and it's not useful anymore. So the best thing you can do is just kind of let that go, Scorpio. Your love life is really changing for the better. Absolutely. And you're no fool. You're not going to let that go. You're going to fight for it. You're going to do what you need to do. I feel like there are new things that you're learning about love, about your partner, about relationships, and you're taking that with you. I get the energy that you're not blocking things. You're like, I'm going to let it flow. I'm going to see what comes out. I can't control everything because what happens is when I'm trying to control it, it creates a block. So I need to be open. I need to listen. I need to be aware. Um, and I see like when things go wrong or things don't fit, you're like, okay, I need to make a choice. I need to make a good decision or make a good judgment call. You've definitely been awoken to real connection and what it takes, for sure. This happened out of fear of losing something you really care about or losing someone you really care about. It's like you were faced with that and you thought, it's my ego or it's my pride that could have caused this damage. And it's really hard to come back from where I was. And someone could have hurt you as well, right? But you're like, if I let my ego keep pushing me in this direction, it's just going to be harder for me. So I see you like easing up on that. You're seeing the benefit of easing up on it and being more lighthearted, being more loving, being more open, being more optimistic. And because of that, you're having more healthier and happier relationships. Mm. So now, when you feel like something is off or something is missing, I feel like you talk about it. I feel like you work on it instead of maybe blaming the other person or blaming it on the past or ignoring it, hoping it'll go away. I see you working on things instead of just walking away. You, because you have had the fear of losing or missing out or thinking about the grief of not having someone or not having something, you've decided to sort of turn over a new leaf. This is like your new mantra. This is your new way of doing things. And it's working out really well for you. I feel like a lot of your thoughts that you have kept in your mind, you're speaking them out. It feels as though a lot of goals that you've had inside seem to be working out for you now. Like things seem to be working really well. And also, I'm feeling like you have a chance to pursue things from the past that you may have suppressed or may have. Like this gives you the optimism to now follow up on other things that you want to do or other ideas you may have. It looks like you were having some financial issues or maybe having some financial struggles. Um, and a lot of that was connected to your feelings with money. Um, you may have been giving money to other people to help them. You may have been spending money to make yourself feel good. It's something about money being attached to emotion and dealing with those. Like, there's a boundary that you need to set. And you're seeing that you needed to do that, and that has changed. That's changed your whole outlook on money. Um Also, I'm seeing a fear of taking a risk because you thought maybe. So let's say at work you really wanted to get a raise, but your boss wouldn't give you a raise, and you're like, if I push anymore, I'm gonna lose this job. This is a lost opportunity. It's like because you didn't want to shake the boat, stir the pot, as you will, you lost the opportunity. And that energy is sort of changed for you. I feel like your what's that quote, that hockey quote? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I feel like that's the energy that you have when it comes to career. Okay. Um, Relationship. Oh, you are fighting for your relationship for sure. You are willing to try new things. You're willing to open up. You're willing to look at things from different perspectives. Um, you know, it's that realization, Scorpio, of like there are some things that I don't know, and I'm aware. I only know what I know in here. There are things out here that you're just not privy to at the moment, but I feel like you're open, you're trusting this situation and how you feel enough to allow yourself to be vulnerable and love, and it's working out for you A1. Okay. Okay. um Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things that you haven't said just because you didn't know like what the outcome would be or how people maybe would react to it. um you've held a lot of that in, and it gives me the vibe like I've held it in long enough. Okay. And because I've held it in, because I haven't expressed myself, because I haven't did what I wanted to do, I essentially am lying to myself. I'm not giving myself what I need. And you are now expressing yourself more loudly, essentially communicating more vividly, you know. um the main focus I see is relationships. The main focus I see is what's compatible with me, what's compatible with my life. Um, you're not letting your burdens get you down. You're not using them as an excuse of what you can't do or what you won't do. It's more like if I lose something, I lost it, but I tried my best. That's where you are. And definitely thinking about things like knowing that things don't come easy. Um, if something goes out of your life quickly, then it wasn't meant to be, is the vibe that I'm getting. Okay. So let's end with some spiritual advice. We have renewal, completion, and dissipating. Yeah. It's so great for you, Scorpio, because I feel like you understand in August what you could lose if you don't put the action in. Okay. Um, it's different when you say, "Oh, I could have this or I could do this" versus doing it. And that's where you are. It's like I'm not going to keep saying what I can and can't do. I'm just going to do it, right? I'm going to make it happen for me. And it's beautiful because it's starting to bring things into your life that you want to have there, giving you that sense of security and being surrounded by people and situations and things that you love. It's beautiful. You've decided to end the hardest parts of your life, which is, um, I hate to say your ego, but the things that you were trying to do to keep yourself safe ended up keeping you blocked from the things that were for you. And that's all changing for you. This is a beautiful reading for you, Scorpio. Beautiful. So I love you. And I'll see you soon because I'm starting to work on September's readings now. And I love you. You have a great month.